Hey everybody, it's me Dennis, and I'm back with some Medal of Honor footage. Actually a game. It's Team Assault on Kandahar Marketplace. I think I'm pronouncing that one right. Well, anyways. Yeah, I went like 24 and 9 or 10. It was some decent gameplay, nothing special. I don't camp that much, but it's a little here and there. Just a little. But yeah, so basically I'm using the I think it's the M416A4. Yeah, and what I'm doing is basically staying up in this building. I saw someone behind me. I saw this guy shooting around, and I'm like, oh crap. And that one guy, I don't want to use the bullets because they are actually rather limited, and even though my weapon's suppressed, flanking for several reasons, so I can flank people without them knowing I'm behind them, etc., etc. And yeah, I basically hold up this place for a little bit, and I thought I knifed him, and well, sure as not. And so, yeah, I'm gonna talk about the game more than everything else because, well, I mean, not the game as in what you see right now, the game as in the Medal of Honor. Why people are like, well, you know, it's a really bad game and everything. Well, I'll tell you what, it's bad and what's not. First of all, the game is not bad. It's not that great either. So, you know, it's a medium. It's like a 7 out of 10 through my eyes. I mean, it's not the greatest, and you know, it could have been really polished up. And, well, it could have been longer, but, you know, I'm not that picky about storylines. If they just have a nice story mode to it, you know, have the drama like everything else should, I'll probably enjoy it. So, I mean, to me, it was like a 6.5 or a 7 out of 10. But it was not just that. I mean, the fact that, well, like, the game is, it could have been polished a lot better. I mean, the mechanics are a little bit off. There's some lag here and there, but that's DICE and EA. You know, that's the servers. That's what they get for using those servers. It could have been player to player, but you know, some cases that's better. Some cases it's like really not. And you know, it's not entirely the fast a twitch shooter, as some people call it, where you know you only have a second of to think fast, and you know, if that doesn't happen, you're basically dead. And that may be the fact here in some cases, but generally it's not entirely. It's a little bit slower than Modern Warfare 2, and it's like on Bad Company 2 level. As for single player could have been really touched up on, because when I was playing through, I noticed a few bugs. You know, it didn't look like they put too much effort into it. That's what I'm saying. I mean, the graphics is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but I think they should have just worked on their gameplay. And you know, if it's a fun game to play, you know, I probably would have gave it like an 8 or 9 out of 10. But there are all the things that happen in Medal of Honor, which isn't really entirely much, except the sniping in multiplayer. That really gets me. That more than half the team has to be snipers, and you know. But yeah, there's like a few shots where I basically shot a person and it just showed their blood coming out of their head. But, you know, obviously no death. I get a triple off that mortar I put out before, or rocket strike, which I got really surprised about. And yeah, I'm practically max level of my rifleman class, and I haven't been playing it this game 24/7, so you know, that's a little bit surprising that I'm nearly maxing out the class. And since there's 1 out of 3, that's showing that like there's not much to the game. Like, once you max out all the classes, there's really no point for you playing other than leaderboard purposes. But you know, if it's not a game that everyone wants to play, or like, you know, at least a clan-based game, you know, like Bad Company 2 can be clan-based because you could create private modes and have LAN battles, or just screw around with your friends. In this game, it's not so much, and it's not as good as Bad Company 2 and Modern Warfare 2, I guess, if you want to say it. But you know, two different game mechanics. I mean, well, comparing this to Modern Warfare 2. As for Bad Company 2, this it's very similar, except Except you could barely, like, the enemies are a little bit more dull, like, or they just stick with the background. It's kind of hard to notice, which, you know, realistically, yeah, that's really good. But you know, it's a game, and that's something you just don't fix up. I mean, you can't really entirely fix that up. So here I get that guy. I'm like, well, I'm wondering, I didn't even shoot him barely. And yeah. But the graphics and shading, however they did this, it was it was well done. I have to give them on that part. That's why I don't get like a 4 out of 10 or something. You know, if everything was bad, then obviously it'd be a low score. But you know, it's not. What else? Everything's basically evened out except the sniper rifles. Grenade launchers are yeah, they'll finish off a few people. But it's kind of like Bad Company 2, where you have to have you kind of have to get them like right next to them, and you know, it won't be no like splash damage like it is in Modern Warfare 2, I guess. But everything in Modern Warfare 2 is just kind of closed in. So here I see a bunch of people, and my gun is silenced. And smoke myself. So yeah, I tried to get over this fence here, and I actually noticed I can't. And I just go around here and just knife a few people, or just one. And so yeah, the kill streaks, or the change scores they call them in this game, which are actually really good. I mean, it basically goes in 2 ways. The higher your score chain goes, the more points you're going to get, and the easier you're going to level up. I'm flying through a breeze using my support class, because other than giving them FMJ ammo or armor piercing ammo or match ammo, you can basically total rack up a bunch of points, and you know, a few trophies, achievements, however you want, whatever you're playing on. And I have to say, in this game, it's the attacks are basically all mortars, airstrikes, and a Predator drone. Like, it varies on how strong the Predator drone is. Around the end, it's called a cruise missile that would basically take out like a large fraction of the area that it goes in. And yeah, I only got it like once. And no, it was not camping. Okay, maybe a little bit. It was a sniper rifle. Okay, I picked it up. Either way, yeah, the game goes around to a 7 out of 10. But it is going to get real boring pretty soon, and I might just switch to Black Ops and probably not touch this game again unless a friend, you know, invites me into it or something. But other than that, like, this game actually does have a certain feel to it, like, that's actually really entertaining to play and like consistently play on. You know, it has like a lot, like, wow, you know, I feel good when I when I got that guy, you know. It's I enjoyed it, and I'll probably continue playing it for the rest of the week, maybe a little bit farther than that, until Black Ops comes out, you know. Anyways, yeah, those are my thoughts of the game, and that was the gameplay I summed up for you guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and rate the video. Thanks.